Good day to all of you. Once again, this is your teacher Daniel C. Laoyon, and today, tuturuan ko po kayo ng mga basic factoring patterns. So, meron po tayong 5 basic factoring patterns. Actually, 6 yan. Nangunguna dito kung paano ba mag-factor ng greatest common monomial factor. Later on, tuturuan ko rin kayo nung difference of 2 squares, sums and difference of 2 cubes, perfect square trinomial, and general trinomial sa mga susunod nating videos. Pero fokusan mo lang muna natin kung paano ba mag-factor out ng greatest common monomial factor sa mga polynomials. Now, bago ko ituro yung technique, meron ako dito prepare na example para sa inyo para ma-appreciate natin yung topic natin today. So, halimbawa, magmumultiply tayo ng number na 8 times 999. O, diba ang laki ni 999? Pero alam nyo ba, may paraan para ma-multiply natin yung dalawang number na to, itong 999 at saka si 8. Kahit sa isip lang or sa mas madaling paraan. So, paano? Gagamit tayo ng tinatawag na mga increment or decrement or decrements. May pinagkaiba ba itong dalawang ito? Oo, meron. Kasi pag sinabi mong increment, it pertains to small sums, and if you say decrements, it pertains to small differences. So, paano ba ginagamit si increment, decrement sa pag-multiply ng mga numbers tulad nito? Lalo na pagka nagmumultiply ka ng a number times 999, 9,999, 99, o kaya yung may mga small sums like 101, 1001, 1002, or even 1003. So, paano ba natin imumultiply? Ito muna ha, si 8 times 999. So, ganito lang po yan. Madali lang po yan. 8 times 999. Ang gagawin natin, kukunin natin yung decrement ni 999. So, paano po? Let us rewrite this. 8 times 1,000 minus 1. Oh, bakit gano'n? 1,000 minus 1. Kasi 1,000 minus 1 is 999. So, bakit natin ganun yan? Para hindi tayo mahirapang mag-multiply kay 8 kay 999. Instead, imumultiply natin siya sa quantity na 100 minus 1. Using distributive property, we are going to multiply 8 to 1,000 and 8 to negative 1. So, that is 8,000 minus 8 na lang. And guess what? Ano yung magiging answer pagka minus natin si 8 kay 8,000? So, that is 7,992. So, i-check nyo po sa calculator nyo kung tama ba yung product ni 8 times 999, 7,992 nga ba. Now, kung na-check nyo na po, we'll proceed to the next example. Let's say you are going to multiply 23 times 999. Ayan. So, imbes na i-multiply natin si 23 kay 99, ang gagawin natin, i-multiply natin si 23 by the decrement of 99. At ang decrement po ng 99 is 100 minus 1. Because 100 minus 1 is 99. So, bakit natin uli ginagawa yan? That is para mas madali nating i-multiply yung 23 kay 99. And instead of 99, we will use 100 minus 1. In this case, 23 times 100, that is 2,300. O bakit naging 2,300? Madali lang naman kasi 1 times 23, tas magdagdag ka na lang ng dalawang 0. And using distributive property, after you multiply 23 to 100, we are going to multiply 23 to negative 1, so that is minus 23. So, imbis na mag-multiply ka ng 23 and 99, ang gagawin na lang natin, minus na lang tayo ng 2,300 minus 23. So, what will be the difference? The difference is 2,277. So, again, pakicheck na lang po sa calculator nyo kung tama yung ating sagot. O hulaan nyo kung ano kaya yung magiging product pag minultiply natin si 32 at saka si 101. The answer is 3,232. So, tingnan natin kung tama nga. 32 times 101, that is the same as 32 times 100 plus 1. And so, 32 times 100, that is 3,200 plus 32. And in this case, gumagamit po tayo ng increment. That is the same as 3,200 plus 32, that is 3,232. So, pakicheck po uli sa inyong calculator kung tama ba yung naging products natin. So, mas madaling mag-multiply ng numbers pagka ginagamitan natin sila ng increment at saka decrements, lalo na those numbers which follows small, or we could express in terms of small differences or small sums like 999, 99, and 101. I still have other examples here para sa inyo. O, subukan nga natin mag-multiply ng 99 times 2. So, that is the same as, kung isa-solve natin yan, that is 2 times 99, that is the same as 2 times the quantity 100 minus 1, or that is the same as 200 minus 2. 200 minus 2 is 198. So, pakicheck na lang po uli sa inyong, check na natin kung tama yung ating sagot. So, that is 198. How about 2 times 999? So, we are going to express 999 times, or we are going to express 999 as 1,000 minus 1, and then we are going to multiply it to 2 na lang. So, that is 2 times the quantity 1,000 minus 1, or 2,000 minus 2, that is the same as 1,998. So, tingnan nga natin kung tama tayo. Okay, so tama tayo, 1,998. Paano naman pagka 9,999? Ang laki, no? So, again, using decrements, that is the same as that is the same as 19,998. 19,998. So, tingnan natin kung tama tayo. Okay. So, I will leave the rest to you para makita nyo or meron kayong mapag-practicean sa bahay kung paano i-multiply yung 99, 999, and 9,999 sa mga numbers like 2, 3, 4, or in any number. Subukan pa natin uli. How about 3 times 99? So, again, we're going to use a decrement for 99, and that is 100 minus 1. So, that is 300 minus 3, or equivalent to 297. Tingnan nga natin kung tama tayo. 297. O how about yung susunod? 3 times 999. Again, using the decrement. That is the same as 2,997. Check nga natin. So 2,997. How about 3 times 9,999? So that is the same as 29,997. Tingnan nga natin kung tama tayo. Ayan. So 29,997. Now, I prepared a quiz for you. Ang gagawin nyo, you're going to multiply these following numbers. So, instead of the usual multiplication, yung long method multiplication, ang gagamit tayo ng increment decrements in multiplying these numbers. We're going to multiply 6 times 999, 14 times 99, 5 times 99, 64 times 101, 7 times 102 using increment or decrements. I want you to pause for a while and please copy the problem. I want the solution. Please show your solution the next time na magkita-kita po tayo. At this point in time, tapos nyo na pong kopyahin yung inyong quiz, home quiz. So, we will proceed to a short review kung ano yung pinag-usapan natin kanina. Again, may pinag-usapan natin kanina yung increment and decrement in such a way that 8 times 999 could also be expressed as 8 times the quantity 1,000 minus 1, wherein 1,000 minus 1 is the so-called decrement. At yung 8, eto na, ito yung pinaka-importante sa lahat, yung 8, it serves as our greatest common monomial factor. Wherein, pagka minultiply natin to, it becomes 8,000 minus 8. At yung greatest common monomial factor ni 8,000 tsaka ni 8 is 8. Now, ano pa ba yung gamit ng GCMF? Ayan, or ng greatest common monomial factor? Ano pa ba yung gamit yan? Saan pa natin siya pwedeng gamitin? Pwede natin siya magamit in simplifying fraction. So, suppose we have a fraction number 132 over 600. How are we going to simplify the fraction? And what is the GCF of the numerator and the denominator? Bago natin sagutan yung pangalawang tanong, nais ko munang sabihin sa inyo na importante na nagsisimplify tayo ng fraction. Kinukuha natin yung GCMF or GCF ng numerator and denominator. Bakit? Kasi kamukha nito. Sobrang laki ng ating fraction. Pagka ginamit natin yan sa ating operation, lulobo at lulobo yung ating number. So, much better na kailangan kung may mga fractions tayo, sang gamit ng GCMF, is simplify yung ating mga rational expressions. So, if you have 132 over 600, kunin natin yung prime factor ni 132 at saka ni 600, that is the same as 2 times 2 times 3 times 11. So, how about 600? 600, ang prime factor niya is 2 times 2 times 2, lalabas natin, times 3 times 5 times 5. So, again, if you have 132, the prime factor of 132 is 2 times 2 times 3 times 11, while the prime factor of 600 is 2 times 2 times 3 times 2 times 5 times 5. So, ang gagawin natin, kaya natin kinuha yung mga prime factors nila, that is para ma-factor out at tsaka para ma-cancel natin or ma-divide natin yung mga common factors ni 132 at tsaka ni 600. So, in this case, alam nyo na to, ika-cancel na lang natin. Cancel 2, and cancel 3. So, you have, ang natira na lang is 11 over 2 times 5 times 5, or that is 11 over 5 times 5 is 25 times 2, that is 50. So, hindi ba? Mapansin nyo, mas maliit ngayon yung ating fraction compared kung ito yung gagamitin natin sa ating mga operations. So, sa tingin nyo, ano kaya yung GCF ni 132 at saka ni 600? So, kung mapapansin nyo, yung GCF nila, 2 times 2 times 3. So, 2 times 2 is 4 times 3, that is 12. Meron silang common factor na 12. Tapos, times 11 times 50. So, ang gagawin natin, ika-cancel natin yung common factor nila para lumiit yung fraction, or else, masyadong malaki yung number na ginagamit natin sa ating mga operation. And that is one good purpose kung bakit kailangan natin kunin yung GCF or GCMF ng mga rational algebraic expressions. That is para ma-simplify natin sila. So again, what will be the simplest form of the fraction? The simplest form of the fraction, 132 over 600, is 11 over 50. And will it be convenient to use the fraction in operations without simplifying it first? Syempre hindi, kasi sobrang laki po niya. Nung kayo ay grade 7, ay tinuruan kayo kung paano mag-multiply ng quantities. So in this case, we have a monomial 3a and we have a binomial which is 2 minus a. So what will be the product? The product is 6a minus 3a squared. Paano nakuha yun? 3, we are going to use the distributive property. So, imagine niyo kung ano yung paborito nyong tumatalon na hayop or tumatalon na insekto, and then kunyari patatalonin natin yan dun sa loob. So 3 times 2, that is 6. That's a times 1, that is a. And tapos tatalon siya kasi dalawa yung term, so dapat tatalon siya dalawang beses, at pag tumalon siya dapat multiply yon. So 3 times 1 is 3 kasi wala naman number dito. Ang number dito is 1 lang, ano? And a times a is a squared. Then copy the operation. So the product of 3a times the quantity 2 minus a is equivalent to 6a minus 3a squared. Yan yung ginagawa nyo nung kayo ay grade 7. Ngayong grade 8 na kayo, ang gagawin natin, magfa-factoring naman tayo. Ifa-factor out natin yung greatest common monomial factor. So, kabaliktaran, ano? So, kunyari, you have the expression, ito rin yung expression kanina eh. What is the greatest common monomial factor of 6a minus 3a squared? So, 6a minus 3a squared. What will be the greatest common factor of this quantity or this polynomial? Again, get the prime factor of 6. So, that is 2 times 3 tapos times isang a. Minus, again, get the prime factors of 3a squared. That is 3 times a times a. Pagka na-prime factor mo na sila, pag meron ka ng prime factors ng mga terms, ng bawat terms, at saka mo tingnan kung ano yung pwede mong ilabas. Take note, kailangan identical yung ilalabas natin. So, pwede tayo maglabas ng isang 3 sa bawat term, at pwede tayo maglabas ng isang a sa bawat term. So, that suma total, sa makatuwid, we can factor out 3a from this quantity, 6a minus 3a squared. At ang matitira sa loob is 2 minus a. Kamukha rin yan nung binomial na meron tayo kanina. Monomial tas binomial na. Minultiply po natin. Now, another example. What if you were asked to get the greatest common monomial factor between these two terms, z cubed t to the fourth minus 3z squared t cubed. Kopyahin lang po muna natin, ano? So, z cubed t to the fourth minus 3z squared t cubed. Now, para hindi siya masyadong complicated, syempre, kailangan kunin mo yung kanyang prime factors. That is, prime factor ni z cube is z times z times z. Ang prime factor naman ni t to the fourth is t times t times t times t. Minus, syempre, wala namang prime factor si 3 kasi prime number na siya. So, that is 3. Prime factor ni z squared is z times z. Ang prime factor ni t cube is t times t times t. Ngayon, na prime factor mo na siya, at saka mo isipin, ano yung pwede nating ilabas? And dapat identical yon sa bawat terms. Kailangan patas. So, meron siyang tatlong z. Sa kabilang term, meron siyang dalawang z. Sa makatuwid, pwede lang tayo maglabas ng dalawang z. How about t? So, pwede tayo maglabas ng tatlong t. Tsaka, ito rin, tatlong t. So, when we factor that out, that is z squared, dalawang z, tsaka tatlong t cube, matitira sa loob, sa first term, z na lang. At tsaka t. Sa kabilang term, copy the operation, matitira na lang is 3. So, the greatest common monomial factor between z cubed t to the fourth minus 3z squared t cubed is z squared t cubed. Again, importante na kinukuha natin yung greatest common monomial factor pagka masyadong malalaki yung mga polynomials. Kasi malay mo baka may greatest common monomial factor. Kasi later on, pagka nasa rational algebraic expression na tayo, kukunin natin yung GCMF tapos ika-cancel natin para lumiit, gumaan yung mga expressions natin or yung mga polynomials natin. Now, let us check kung tama nga yung ating pag-factor. Let us check. Z squared times z is z cubed. T cubed times t is t to the fourth. Minus, using distributive property, z squared t cubed times 3 or negative 3, that is negative 3z squared t cubed. So, pareho, ano? Tama yung ating pag-factor. The greatest common monomial factor is z squared t cubed. Now, let us have another good example. Paano natin kukunin yung GCMF ng ganitong expression? C raised to the quantity 2t plus 2 minus C raised to the quantity 3t plus 1. Again, yung by practice, yung ginagawa natin before, kailangan kunin natin yung prime factors para hindi magulo. Remember that if you have yung property na ginagamit natin dati sa grade 7, if you have a raised to x times a raised to x, that is the same as a raised to x plus x. Yan yung property na ginagamit natin, wherein if we have expression with the same base and we are multiplying them, all we have to do is to copy the common base and add their exponent. Yun yung alam na natin yan nung tayo ay grade 7, di ba? So using that property, we could imply, pwede nating sabihin na si c raised to 2t plus 2 is the same as c raised to 2t times c raised to 2. Bakit? Kasi pagka minultiply mo sila, since they have the same base, copy the base, copy the common base which is c, and then add their exponent, that is 2t plus 2, diba? O pwede pa natin tong pwede pa nating kunin yung prime factor ni c raised to 2t. So that is the same as c raised to t times c raised to t times, wag natin kalimutan, c raised to 2. O bakit ganyan? Kasi if you copy the common base and add the exponent between c raised to t and c raised to t, that is c raised to 2t. Why? Because t plus t is 2t. So parang pabaliktad yung ating process, Ngayon, kung medyo duda tayo, kung baka mali tayo, pwede naman natin yung i-check using our scratch paper. So all we have to do is to multiply this again, that is copy the common base which is c, and then add all the exponent. T plus t is 2t plus 2. So tama yung ating pag-prime factor. Now we'll go to the second term, that is c. Wag na lang muna natin kopyahin yung operation para hindi masyadong complicated, Ito na lang, c raised to 3t plus 1. c raised to 3t plus 1. So what will be its prime factor? That is the same as c raised to 3t times c raised to 1. Sulat ko na lang para hindi tayo malito. And if you're going to factor or get the prime factors of c raised to 3t, that is the same as c raised to t times c raised to t, tatlong t, times another c raised to 3, in such a manner that t plus t plus t is the same as 3t times c raised to 1. Huwag natin kalimutan. Now, kung duda ulit tayo, all we have to do is to multiply them. As usual, we're going to multiply them. The answer is tatlong t. So, copy the common base, c raised to t 3t plus 1. So, tama yung ating factor. Ngayon, na-factor na natin ng mabuti yung dalawang term. Etong quantity na to, it changes to this quantity, and etong quantity na to, it changes to this quantity. So, pwede na tayong mag-operate. Let us try. So, c raised to 2t plus 2 minus c raised to 3t plus 1 is the same as the quantity c raised to t times c raised to t, ito po yun times c squared minus, ito naman, c raised to t times c raised to t times c raised to t times c raised to 1. Ngayon, nakuha na natin yung prime factors natin. Tanungin natin yung sarili natin, ano yung pwede nating ilabas at ilan? So, pwede tayong maglabas actually ng dalawang c raised to t. Ito. Paano to? C squared at saka c raised to 1. Ibig sabihin, dalawa yung c dito, dito isa lang. So, pwede natin silang i-minus. Ayan, or pwede nating i-minus. Wherein, ang matitira na lang dito mamaya sa loob, isang c. Dalawa yung c dito sa first term, isa lang yung c sa second term. Sa makatawid, pwede tayong maglabas ng isang c. So, that will be c raised to t times c raised to t times c times the quantity. So, ano na lang yung natira sa loob? Titira na lang sa loob is c minus c raised to t. Sa makatawid, yung common factor or yung greatest common factor is c raised to t times c raised to t times c. Medyo kailangan nating evaluate ata to kasi ang haba, diba? So that is, to simplify, that becomes c raised to 2t times c raised to 1 times the quantity c minus c raised to t, or c raised to 2t plus 1 times the quantity c raised to 1, of course, no need to write 1, minus c raised to t. Now, kung gusto nating malaman kung tama ba yung sagot natin, pwede naman natin siyang i-check. So, let us check. Dito na lang. Let us check. C raised to 2t plus 1. C raised to 2t plus 2t plus 1 times c. That is the same as c raised to 2t plus 1 plus 1. Bakit plus 1 plus 1? Kasi meron ditong 1. Again, copy the common base and add all their exponent. So that is the same as c raised to 2t plus 2. Okay, so tama c raised to 2t plus 2. The second term, check natin, because we are going to use distributive property here. C raised to 2t plus 1 times c raised to t, c raised to t, that is the same as c raised to 2t plus 1 plus t, or that is the same as c raised to 3t plus 1. Check natin. Okay, so c raised to 3t plus 1. So, ibig sabihin, tama yung ating common factor. Tama yung ating common factor, which is c raised to 2t plus 1. Now, I have here another example wherein we're going to use factoring by grouping. Bakit? In this polynomial, kung mapapansin nyo, may c, may f, pero in the first term, wala siyang f. So, hindi tayo makakapaglabas ng f sa kanya. Wala tayong greatest common monomial factor. Dito naman, sa 3f, wala tayong c. So, paano tayo makakapaglabas ng c? Wala nga siyang c. So, ang gagawin natin para makuha natin yung greatest common monomial factor, kailangan i-group natin sila. It's up to you kung balik-balik ta rin natin, pero mas maganda siguro kung i-group na lang natin ng ganito. Ayan, i-group natin sila. In such a manner na meron tayong mailalabas. Kasi kung hindi natin sila i-group, wala tayong mailalabas kasi si 3C wala nga namang F. Si 3F wala nga namang C. So, mangyayari niyan, after you group the polynomial into the sum of two binomials, pwede na natin kunin yung common monomial factor or greatest common monomial factor ng bawat quantity. So, in this first quantity, we can factor 3. So, that is 3 times C plus F. Again, do not forget, always check your answer. Kung i-check nyo siya, use the distributive property, meaning ibabalik nyo uli siya para ma-check nyo kung tama nga yung inyong sagot. 3 times C is 3C and 3 times F is 3F. So, tama. Plus, ito yung madalas na nakakalimutan ng mga estudyante natin, kasi kala nila product of two binomials. Nakalimutan nilang isulat yung plus, may plus pa pala sa gitna. So, huwag po natin kakalimutan, in this quantity, pwede tayong maglabas ng 2 or pwede tayong mag-factor out ng 2. Dito, 3 yung C niya. Dito naman, 2 yung C niya. So, sa tingin nyo, ilang C yung pwede nating ilabas? Siyempre, pipili natin yung pinakamababa. Pwede tayong maglabas ng 2 C. So, that is 2 times C squared. And, ima-minus na lang natin dun sa ibabawas na lang natin dun sa loob. Meaning, kung ano yung matitira sa loob. So, nilabas mo na yung 2 at naglabas ka ng 2 C. So, matitira na lang isang C. Plus, dito naman naglabas ka ng 2, naglabas ka ng 2 C, matitira na lang F na lang. Oh, wait! May napapansin ba kayo? Meron silang common quantity. Itong dalawang expressions na to. 3 times na quantity C plus F plus 2C squared times na quantity C plus F. Meron silang common quantity. Ang common quantity nila is C plus F. Therefore, pwede pa panala natin itong i-group. Ayan, i-group natin to and then ilalabas natin si C plus F, yung common quantity. So, mangyayari niyan, pag nilabas natin, that is C plus F, ang matitira na lang sa loob is 3 plus 2C squared. So, therefore, the common factor is C plus F. C plus F. I hope may natutunan kayo today. I prepared a quiz for you. I want you to factor the following expression. I want you to factor out the greatest common monomial factor between these 3 polynomials. I want you to pause for a while and copy the problem. And please answer it at home. We have 5 exercises or 5 exercises for you. Another item is I also want you to factor out the greatest common factor or greatest common quantity among these polynomials. In this case, it is a challenge round, so medyo mahirap-hirap sila. Suggestions ko, kung hindi nyo nakuha agad yung mga examples natin kanina, balikan nyo na lang yung ating mga previous discussions. I want you to pause for a while and copy the problem for our challenge round. Each item for the challenge round is worth 10 points. So, this time, ang pag-aaralan naman natin ngayon may kinalaman sa mga area ng mga lote. applying the concept and properties of the greatest common monomial factoring. So, paano ba natin nire-relate yung greatest common monomial factoring sa mga sukat ng mga lote? So, in this case, meron tayong example. Pag-aralan muna natin kung ano yung properties ng mga loteng ito. Halimbawa, yung lot 1, ang property niya, kung mapapansin nyo, yung dimensions niya is A and A. Sa madaling salita, lot 1 is a square lot. Yung lot 2 naman, papansin nyo, ang dimension niya, yung lapad niya is B. Yung haba niya, kasi magkadikit lang naman sila ni lot 1, magkatabi lang sila. So, most probably, ang kanyang haba rin ay A. So, sa madaling salita, si lot 2 ay isang rectangular isa siyang rectangular lot. Now, when you were still in elementary, nung elementary pa kayo, pinag-aralan nyo kung paano mag-compute ng area. Basically, area ng square at saka ng area ng rectangles, ano? So, ano kaya sa tingin nyo yung formula na ginagamit natin sa pag-compute ng area ng square? So, pareho lang siya ng length times width. Ang kaibahan lang, dahil pareho yung sukat niya, in-express na lang siya as the area of the square is equivalent to S squared. That is S times S. Side times another side, or S squared. How about for rectangles or rectangular lot? We compute for the area of the rectangular lot using area is equivalent to length times width. So, madali lang, ano? Napakadali lang po. Now, paano natin i-express? How are we going to express its area, or how are we going to describe the area of this lot mathematically? So, let us first investigate as to how can we express the area of lot 1 and mamaya lot 2. So, for lot 1, the area, therefore, since the dimension is A and A, the area for lot 1 is equivalent to A squared. At yung area naman ni lot 2, the area for lot 2 is the same or equivalent to A times B. Bakit A times B? Kasi yung haba niya A, yung lapad niya B. Ngayon ganito. Ano kaya yung magiging area, yung magiging total area pag pinagsama natin o inad natin si lot 1 at saka si lot 2? So, ang mangyayari niyan, i-add lang natin yung dalawang area. The total area denoted by A sub T will be equivalent to lot 1 plus lot 2, or since yung area ni lot 1 is A squared, so that is A squared plus the area of lot 2, which is AB. So the total area therefore is A squared plus AB. Now, may iba pa bang paraan para ma-express natin yung area ni lot 1 and lot 2 combined? Meron. So, kung titingnan nyo, yung lapad ni lot nung kabuwaang lot, because when you combine lot 1 and lot 2, naging rectangular lot uli siya, no? So, this will be the width of the total area, and this will be the length of the total area, yung kanyang haba, and that is denoted by A plus B. Ibig sabihin, yung lapad niya A, yung haba naman niya is A plus B. So, ang total area niya using this using this, for areas of rectangles, we can say that the total area is equivalent to the length, which is A plus B, times the width. The width is A. Or, to simply say, we can also express it as A times A plus B. Kasi, ang kinukuha natin to, kaya siya A plus B because ang kinukuha natin dito is yung total length. Kaya inad natin si A at saka si B. Ngayon, eto ba, pareho lang ba nung nauna nating expression or nauna nating description nung total lot, nung area ng total lot? Total area ng lot. So, kung mapapansin nyo, si A dito, para siyang GCMF, ano? Para siyang greatest common monomial factor. And all we have to do is to use the distributive property and multiply A to the quantity. So, that will be A times A and A times B, or that will be A squared plus AB. So, pareho lang sila, ano? Pareho lang. Now, ipagpalagay natin na hindi natin alam yung hindi pa natin alam yung area, pero given yung mga sukat, measurement ng A at saka B. Let's say the measure of A is 10 units and the measure of B is 5 units. What will be the area, the total area? Kung maalala nyo kanina, the total area is equivalent to A squared plus AB. Pwede rin natin gamitin yung isa, that is A times A plus B. So, if A is equivalent to 10 and B is equivalent to 5, we are looking for the total area. Di natin alam kung ano yung total area. All we have to do is to substitute the values of A and B dun sa ating mga formula para makita natin kung ano yung magiging total area. So, in this case, gamitin muna natin tong una nating formula. So, that will be the total area is equivalent to 10 squared plus 10 times 5. Or, 10 times 10 is 100 and plus 10 times 5 is 50. So, therefore, the total area is equivalent to 150 square units. Now, kung gagamitin ba natin yung isa, pareho lang ba? O, subukan natin. The total area is walang T. The total area is the same as A times A plus B. The value of A is 10 times the quantity 10 plus the value of B is 5. Using PEMDAS, evaluate muna natin yung nasa loob. That is 10 times 10 plus 5 is 15 and 10 times 15 is 150. So, pareho lang sila, ano? Pareho lang sila. Paano naman kung using the same example that we had before, paano naman kung ang nawawala naman si B? So, halimbawa, given that the area is equivalent to 150 square units and the value of A is equivalent to 10, ano kaya yung magiging value ni B? O baka sabihin nyo, 5 units. Kasi, kinumpute na natin yan kanina. Pero what if hindi natin alam? So, paano po yan i-compute? Again, gamitin uli natin yung dalawang expression or dalawang formula na discover natin kanina. That is the total area. The total area is equivalent to a squared plus ab. If the value of the area, don't forget, the total area here is 150 square units. So, that is 150 square units. Substitute, let us substitute the values. The value of A is 10 squared plus 10 times, we don't have yet the value for B. So, let us just leave it as a variable. Now, in this case, let us copy 150 is equivalent to 10 times 10 is 100 plus 10b. Now, ang pinakamagandang gawin dito is we are going to transpose 100 to the other side of the equation, or sa grade 7, ang sabi sa inyo, we are going to we are going to add both sides by negative 100, but it's the same kasi ang gagamitin natin shortcut naman para mabilis yung computation. That is simply add both sides with negative 100, or simply just transpose 100, positive 100, it will become negative 100. So this is 150 minus 100 is equivalent to 10b. So, anong nagbago dyan? Nagbago dyan, nung transpose natin si positive 100 sa kabila, naging negative 100. Now, 150 minus 100 is 50. It's equivalent to 10b. Pag yung ang natitira na lang, mga products na lang, ng it's either products ng variables or products ng quantities, pwede na tayo mag-divide both sides. O, nung kayo grade 7, ang sabi, multiply both sides by 1 over 10, but we don't have to do that. Instead, gagamitin natin yung shortcut niya. Ang shortcut niya is divide both sides by 10. So, 10 divided by 10, for what purpose? Para mawala yung 10 at b na lang yung matira. Let us divide. 10 divided by 10 is 1, or cancel na lang natin siya. Tapos 50 divided by 10, cancel this out. 5 divided by 1 is 5, or b is equivalent to 5. Paano pag ginamit natin yung isa? Pareho lang ba ng result? Subukan natin. The total area is equivalent to A times A plus B. The value of A here is 10 times 10 plus B, because we don't have yet the value for B, but we have a value for the total area, which is 150. Since this is expressed as product of two quantities, we could immediately divide this by 10. Yan. So, let us divide 10 divided by 10 is 1. Let us just cancel it out. Ang matitira na lang is 10 plus b, and 150 divided by 10, cancel the zeros. 15 divided by 1 is 15. Now, in this case, you have sums of two terms, or sums of, yes, you have sums of two quantities. So, gagamit tayo ng transpose. So, copy 15, transpose positive 10, it will become negative 10, is equivalent to b. And 15 minus 10 is 5, equivalent to b, or b is equivalent to 5. So, pareho lang sila ng sagot. O, so, baliktarin naman natin, this, kanina, given si AB, yung pangalawa nating example, given yung area, tapos given yung value ni A. This time, what if si B naman yung nawawala? Okay. So, actually, yung tamang pag-solve nito, yung proper solving nito is gagamit tayo ng factoring technique, which is the AC method in factoring. Kaso masyado pa yung advanced, masyado pa yung malayo yung topic na yan. So, Instead, ituturo ko na lang sa inyo yung alternative method kung paano siya isosolve. Huwag kayong mag-alala kasi later on, we will try to recall this problem, and on that time, we are going to use the AC method in factoring para mahanap natin yung value ni A. For the meantime, let us make use of an alternative method in solving for the value of A, given kung ang given niya is area is equivalent to 150 square units, at saka yung given is B, which is equivalent to 5 units. So, subukan natin. Again, the total area is equivalent to A squared plus AB. Substituting the values, we have the total area is 150 is equivalent to, since we don't have the value for A, that is A squared plus A times the value of B is 5, or 150 is equivalent to A squared plus 5A. Now, anong gagawin natin dito? Gagawin natin dito, hahatiin natin si 150. Hahatiin natin siya into two quantities kasi napapansin nyo, eto, meron tayo ditong plus. So, it's either, you can say 100 plus 50. For what purpose? Para mag-mirror like tong yung dalawang part ng equation na to, itong left side at saka right side, parang salamin, parang nagre-reflect si 150 doon sa kabila. So, paano gagawin yun? Una, pumili tayo ng pinaka-appropriate, hindi naman pinakamataas or hindi pinakamababa, but pinaka-appropriate na perfect square number. So, if you're going to rediscover perfect square numbers, we have 1 times 1 is equivalent to 1, 2 times 2 is equivalent to 4, 3 times 3 is equivalent to 9, 4 times 4 is equivalent to 16, 5 times 5 is equivalent to 25, 6 times 6 is equivalent to 36, 7 times 7 is equivalent to 49, 8 times 8 is equivalent to 64, 9 times 9 is equivalent to 81, 10 times 10 is equivalent to 100, 11 times 11 is equivalent to 121. Now, pwede naman natin gamitin tong 11 times 11. Kaso lang, si 121 kasi hindi naman talaga divisible by 5. So, mahihirapan tayo. So, ang gagawin na lang natin, ito na lang gagamitin natin. Gagamitin natin si 10 times 10. So, for what purpose? Papalitan natin si 150 in such a manner that we are going to express 150 in terms of the sums of two things or sums of two terms. So, that would become 100 plus 50. Ayan. Equivalent to A squared plus 5A. Remember, ang objective natin dito, mag-mirror like yung dalawang side ng equation natin. Parang salamin, ano? Parang nagmi-mirror. Again, we could express 100 as 10 raised to 2. Why? Kasi perfect square siya. Ayan, no? Perfect square siya. Kaya nga natin kinuha si 10 times 10 is equals to 100. Kaya natin kinuha yung 100 kasi perfect square siya. Para maging, ang itsura niya maging A squared plus 50 is equivalent to A squared plus 5A. Now, gagawin naman natin kay 50, i-factor out natin yung 5 para magmukha talaga siyang right side. So, 10 squared plus 50, what would be the factor of 50? That is 5 times 10 is equivalent to A squared plus 5A. A. So, in this case, pareho na ng itsura. Check natin kung pareho na ng itsura. This number is expressed as the sum of two terms or two things, just like a squared plus 5a. You have here a factor 5. Ayan. We have a factor 5 here. We have the value for a. We have a number here which is expressed as squared. So parang kawangking-kawangking na siya. Kung titingnan nyo ito, squared, 5, tapos a number. So kung pareho na yung itsura nila, we could actually conclude that the value of a here is equivalent to 10. So this is one alternative way to get the value of a. If the given is 150 square units, the total area, and the value of b. Subukan nga natin. Pareho lang ba lang sagot pagka ginamit natin yung isa? So, subukan natin, ano? So, kung gagamitin naman natin is the total area is equivalent to a times a plus b. We're going to express 150 in terms of two things. So, 150 is equivalent to a times a plus 5. Bakit 5? Kasi yung value natin ng b is 5. And we don't know yet the value of a. Now, the lesson here is that we are going to express 150 in terms of the product of two terms or two quantities. So pwede nating isa-isahin yung magiging factor ni 150 just in case 150 could be equivalent to, let's say, 10 times 15 because we can express it that way. We can also say that is equivalent to, so marami namang factors si 150. Pwedeng 10 times 15, pwedeng 6 times 25, pwede ring 75 times 2, pwede ring 50 times 3. Pero ang kailangan natin, kasi later on, i-express natin yung isang factor as sum of a number, plus 5. So, ang pinakamadaling gawin dyan, 100, sorry. So, sa tingin ko, ayaw mabura. So, sa tingin ko, ang pinakamaiging gamitin, itong si 10 times 15. So, mangyayari niyan, it will become 10 times 15. Is equivalent to a times a plus 5. And, pwede nating express si 15 as sum of two terms or sum of two quantities, that is 10 times 10 plus 5. That is equal to a times a plus 5. Yan. So, therefore, you could conclude that the value of a here, ayan kasi pareho na sila. May number ka sa labas, may number ka sa loob, at tapos 5. 5. Ayan. So, you can conclude therefore that the value of a here is 10. So, pareho lang. Now, I prepared an exercise for you. On the first exercise, kasi tatlo to lahat, the same thing na ginawa natin kanina, expressing the greatest common factor, in terms of land areas, relating the concept of greatest common monomial factor in areas of lots, sukat ng mga lote. Now, in the first exercise that you are going to do at home quiz, here you're given the value of A, which is 4 meters. The value of B is 2 meters. You are going to find the area, the total area. On the second home quiz that you're going to do, given naman si area at saka given yung value ni A, ang hahanapin nyo naman is yung value ni B. So, para ma-solve nyo to ng maayos at ma-solve nyo to ng maigi, pwede nyo balikan yung mga previous discussions natin about land areas. And, yung itong pangatlo nating magiging home quiz is given uli yung area, but this time, ang given naman yung value ni B. Ang hinahanap natin dito is yung value ni A. So, you're going to show the solution. At pag magkita-kita tayo next time, we're going to check your home quizzes.